lost the count. I'ma charge it to the game. 438 is not a game. It's just
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the desert Southwest, Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals. For the chance to head to Arizona in 2 weeks' time for Super Bowl 57, we are underway now in the NFC Championship. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And just breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. Oh, he's got a little daylight. 20, 10, touchdown, Cardinals. Saquon Barkley, 65 yards. And the Cardinals have struck first in this NFC title game. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First carry for James Conner. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. After he cleared the line of scrimmage, nice little hole developed.
Yeah, great blocking right there at the start. But how about his vision, finding the open spaces and letting his feet carry him to him?
Right back to Conner here on first. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They find some open field here. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
A give running left, McAllister. There he goes inside the 30 and down to the 16-yard line. 25 yards the pickup there and also a first down. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And the ball is knocked out, and the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But
well, this is taken in. It's complete. 30, the 20, 10, touchdown. Devontae Smith, 92 yards. And the Cardinals are able to show off their quick strike ability. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot in the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you? And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
That's going to be caught by Pitts. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's a give to Barkley. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 86 yards rushing now as he's looked good here in this opening quarter of the NFC Championship. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the 2nd score there. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. And give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. They'll run with Barkley. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Cardinals continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And it's now 21-0. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a... Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Quiddy Pay. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Another try after the 1st down sack. Mahomes. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. they've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Murray off play action. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Jamar Chase, 33 yards. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Parker unable to get that one, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Connor. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. The Seahawks send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And some room to maneuver. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 127 yards rushing for him now. A strong performance here in this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line. Now Saquon Barkley. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And a throw there going to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. And they'll run for it with Barkley. Able to slither by. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. The field goal would have been a pretty decent length, but I'm still kind of surprised they didn't kick it.
Yeah, I know, because you think you take the 3 there, trust him, but at the same time, if you can't pick up a few inches in this situation, you probably don't deserve to win the game anyway. Go get it, and they did.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and run forward with Barkley. A good display of power, but ultimately it gets him just inside the 5 to the 4 and no further. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 6. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Saquon Barkley, as the first half is winding down. And the Cardinals are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the rout is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Bring in the second string.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense, as they go to work with 12 seconds on the clock. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. One play has them to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final shot before the half for Mahomes. The connecting here with DJ Shark. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Going deep here for Parker. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. They'll try the left side. McAllister, and they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And incomplete on the deep ball. He was looking to get it to Parker again, but it'll be second down. From the gun, a give to Connor. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. On first down, Mahomes. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Cam Sims, the intended receiver. And it's second down. Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. We're in the third quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sims. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. To throw, it's Mahomes. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. Mahomes to throw once more. Escaping the pressure right. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Jack Doyle there to make the grab. And the Seahawks are able to at least knock this deficit down a bit. Well, something about this team, you just felt like they were one of destiny all season long, and they made themselves today, as you can see, the class of the NFC.
Yeah, and it's starting to look more and more like the Super Bowl trip is very much in their future.
And the fans starting to book those tickets. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. Now a look at the backup, Jordan Love. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that is caught. Touchdown Cardinals. Henry Ruggs, 48 yards. And the Cards continue to pour it on. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because
they're trying to find Shark, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver. Whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter, they'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
Play action this time with Love. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I like the play call. Go to the play action, see if you can sneak your tight end out there and find him open in the end zone.
And just defensively, they weren't fooled and able to bat it away. On third down, here's Sermon. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. One quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, good game, bro. I can't do shit. I can't stop nothing. I can't do shit.
This one forward as they stop him right around the 1. When we talk about
he ain't doing
I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Backup running back ain't doing all that. Oh, he ain't doing what Barkley was doing. They wouldn't do it with the other guys was doing, you know what I'm saying?
Now as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
My play calling and shit, but
Hopkins with the
that's
extra
cool though.
point, and that will
All we
extend
gonna
this
do
big
is just
lead.
make improvements like we did last season. We went from a losing season to a winning season, so we gonna come out next season. It's gonna be a little
Looking up
different.
into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose.
That's all it is. It's getting better. You know what I'm saying? You smashed the shit out of us this season, but next season ain't gonna be all
Coming to the
that.
line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago,
Ain't
but
gonna be all that.
obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Out to his left. And Mahomes picking up the first as he
That's what happened the first time I ain't get down. I tried to go and shake, buddy. He smacked me.
A 16-yard gain. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Steps away to his left.
He can't catch Mahomes.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football.
I'm already to the sideline. That's what I want. That's what I want to be
Possession will
at.
stay the same. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11
He
and a first
resilient,
down.
man. He not gonna get hurt, bro. He resilient.
Mahomes gonna throw. Flushed out right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a
Get
rough
that. I'm gonna score
I
again.
think you'd agree that
I'm
looked
not
like the
gonna
right
have a
call.
goose egg on the board, and I'm gonna score at least 2 times. I might score one more
The
time.
officials are going to be right on the play each and every time. You may not like the call, but they're usually spot on.
Now a throw to the end zone
Hang on
on
to
first down, but it
goddamn
winds
ball.
up incomplete. Now the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this
Hang
league,
on
it's
to the
tough. It's got to be
ball,
wearing
man.
on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a
That's all
number
you
of
gotta do.
times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit
Yeah.
for hanging in there and
That's
trying
all
to
you
make
gotta do
something
is hang
happen,
on to it.
despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
We gonna hold on to
And
it.
the
It's there.
Seahawks are going to have first and goal as they try to finish
All
off
you
this
gotta do is
drive with
hang on
6
to it, bro.
points. The Seahawks moving pretty
Let's
well
go
through
one
the
more
air.
time right
Another
here.
first down. Dancing
Get
to
it
his
now.
left.
Get it now. I didn't even want to throw it. I was gonna try to dive.
DJ Chark there to make the grab. And
I
the
wanted to
Seahawks
dive,
get a
you know what I'm
small
saying, but
measure
we
of
still gonna
revenge
do
as
the
they cut
thing
into this fourth quarter
next
deficit.
season.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Mahomes will throw for it.
Ooh, big
And
jump,
now
big
another
jump,
turnover as this one's intercepted.
big jump.
Jeremy Chin picks
I was
it
gonna
up.
run,
And they
see
give
him
the
come
fumble,
open,
but not much on the
jump
return
back and
here
grab it.
as he
That's cool.
stopped at the 7-yard line. So still
Outside
lots
kick
of
right
work
here.
left to do, but here comes the onside kick. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. That's going to leave them with just
Outside kick.
1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back.
They gonna give me another scope.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an
one. We gonna get the ball back right here. You playing with the backups.
Well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game.
Playing with the backups. Take one, they block for him.
And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
That's cool. See, he throwing all bad and shit.
Incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
God running towards. Oh, I could have blocked that.
All right, I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described.
I hate it, but you know that's cool.
That led to the incompletion.
Bounced off the goal post.
Until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive.
It's all right, though. We finna go score again. Just to let you know, we could have scored earlier, but
to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Flush to his right. Open man right side is Shark. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
That's cool. It's going to be the next season.
Following the interception, Love.
It's going to be the... he ain't going to throw under pressure. Give it back. He ain't going to throw under pressure.
Intercepted. Picked off by Deron Harmon. And this will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Fooling my guys, you know what I'm saying? I was going for the run. Play action.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball is tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Solid way to start the drive, 13 yards, picking up the first.
Time,
just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Making errors, man.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And Sharp
get off
goes
me. Errors. I was making errors earlier. Using errors. It wasn't my players.
The play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
That's all right, though.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go right here.
Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Let's go right here. Oh, get up off it. Can't catch that, man.
To Chark.
I should have been doing this the whole game. That's cool, though.
Take it all the way to the 2.
That's cool. That's back to it. Oh.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. CD, this defense, man. At this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot and pick it off a pass.
And some room to run now. And he gets us to the other side
all over the field. That's cool. You should have been doing that the whole game, guys.
Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
It's just right now. You know, I'm still learning. Last season, I had a losing season. I was 9 and like 8. This season, 14 and 2. On improve next season, we might go undefeated.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
We'll go undefeated next season.
And that one winds up incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On play action, Love to throw. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs and give him another 6 inches.
I'm jumping all in his face.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely.
Jumping all in his face, but that's cool.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake.
second season, I didn't make no adjustments. You know what I'm saying? Same team from the first season and came back, had a winning season. Lost in the playoffs, end up in the conference championship.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
So next season,
really against the wall now. We knew how tough it would be for them. You're coming on the road, NFC title game, crazy environment, and certainly just not looking good here in the fourth.
That's cool though. He tough. He tough, man.
With 26 seconds to go in the football game.
He tough.
He gets it forward.
They steady smacking him though.
But the flag's
tough. He a rookie.
And this one could be coming back.
He got the rookie of the year. You know what I'm saying? He's good.
The offense backwards.
Yo, put him back.
On second down, here's Mahomes.
That ain't gonna stop him from doing that.
And he's going to pick up a first down here as that
put him back up. I'm still gonna throw it deep.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
My number one tight end, he hurt. I'm going with a backup tight end. He good though. He proved himself.
They go play fake.
Play fake.
He's going to let it fly.
PI. They call it this season.
We do have a flag down.
They call PIs this season, man.
So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
They call PIs this season.
What the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot
my backup tight end couldn't time out that time, but good game. Got my ass handed to